This is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So today I have little Noah with me. Noah is the David Sculpt by Tina Kewey. And I'm going to be doing a twinning video today with Julie of the Country Cottage. And she's got the very same sculpt, but in a girl, a baby girl, and her baby girl's name is Bess. And so Julie lives in Canada, and so she's 3 hours behind my time here in West Virginia. So we've coordinated our videos in order for them to be put up on YouTube at about the same time. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, I got to know Julie a little bit better when we started exchanging emails to set up our twinning video. And I'll tell you a little bit about her in just a few minutes. But first of all, I want to show you what I'm going to be putting on little baby Noah today. And I want to give you some details of Noah also. He's really an awesome sculpt. I love everything about him, especially his, well, he's got the cutest little tucked in mouth, tucked in lips, and he's got gorgeous feet and hands. And so I'll be sharing that with you in just a moment. But anyway, Julie and I put our heads together and we decided upon these denim bib overalls. And so, she's going to be dressing her best in something a little bit different from this, in a girl's style. But anyway, this is what Noah's going to be wearing. And it's, like I said, it's a denim, it's a bib overall set. And it's a short set because it's, it's shorts for summer. It unclips at the crotch area to make it so easy to put on him. And I'm also going to be putting on him this red striped t-shirt. And then at the end, he's going to be wearing this cute little ball cap. Because after all, on a warm sunny day, he does need to keep his eyes shaded. So, and he looks really cute in a hat too. And let's see, and I'm going to be putting on, underneath all of that, I'm going to be putting on this little red onesie that says tiny but mighty. So yeah, Julie's going to be dressing her best in the same colors. She's coordinating her colors with my colors. And so I think it's going to be a really cute combination to see a little boy and a little girl version of the David Sculpt. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got to know Julie a little bit better when we started exchanging emails to set up our twinning video, and she shared a few things with me. We shared things back and forth. Julie has her own channel. Like I said, it's called the Country Cottage. It used to be the Bunny Cottage, and now it's the Country Cottage. In case you knew her as the other one. But she has a wonderful collection of babies on her channel. She's really happy in the community. Happy. I was going to say, yeah, she's really happy in the community, but she's also very active in the community. She publishes a lot of videos, sometimes a few times a day, because she always has something interesting to show and something interesting to chat about. One of the things that she does is she raises rabbits, and she recently adopted 11 foster bunnies that she raised by hand. She bottle fed and raised them until they were ready to be adopted. And so she recently adopted 10 of those baby bunnies out. Keeping one of the babies for herself and the mama bunny. So, but anyway, she does things like that, and then she said that she and her husband also they were foster parents to a First Nations little Indian boy for 2 years, and so they were all so sad when he went back to his foster mom. And so what happened was so the foster mom's band, I guess they call it a band, and rather than a tribe, But anyway, the band adopted Julie and her husband as his grandparents, and now he has, you know, a set of grandparents, and recently, as of 2 months ago, he has a new baby sister, and so Julie and her husband are grandparents to two little grandbabies. So she lives quite an interesting life. She said that she grows a garden every year, and she shares the produce with her extended family. So she doesn't ever have an excess of produce because she gives most of it away. Plus, she has you know, her own family that you know, that eat the produce as well. So anyway, and speaking of that, of her own family, she shared that she has, okay, so she said, let me see, I'm looking at my notes here. Oh, they have 3 children. Let's see, one son that's age 26. His name is Cole, and then she's got Mataya, and I hope I'm saying her name right, and she's age 24. And then she's got a Brianna, and Brianna is age 19. And then of course her grandkids, and I believe that her teenage daughter that's 19 also lives at home with her right now. So yeah, she's really interesting. It's fun to go to her channel and see what she's up to next. Now I'm liking little Noah in red. I don't put my babies in red very often, but I think that his complexion goes really nicely with red. And I wanted to show you, now that I have him in his onesie, I wanted to show you some details that I love about this little guy. I did a video a few days ago showing all of my reborn boys as a collection, and this little Noah was one of them. And one of the things that I pointed out was his awesomely large feet. Large and, you know, not large, just kind of a little bit larger than normal. They are very, very detailed. Love these feet. They're, you know, they are quite large, but they're not too large because he's also got chubby little legs. So, you know, it all balances out. And then look at his hands. You know, his hands, of course, I love the expression, the hands that have expression like that. And, you know, his little fingers are just kind of, you know, stretching out a little bit like that, kind of bent like that. And then his other hand is a little fist. And it's still expressive as a fist, as you can see. And he also he's got painted hair. His artist gave him wavy painted hair. Very lightly waved. Very lightly, well, it's actually probably not paint. I think it's some type of a artist pencil. His eyebrows are also penciled in, and then he has rooted eyelashes, which are darling. And then he's got that cute little tucked in, there's little tucked in lips, and that cute, look at that little double chin. You know, I have a double chin, but I don't think my double chin is very cute, and I do not like it when it shows up in my videos, but there's nothing I can do about it. But he has a darling little double chin. I love it, and I love this sculpt. And so you can see on the back that where it's been sketched in, it says David by Tina Kewy. So you know that it's an authentic sculpt. So anyway, I can't say enough about this little boy. I know that I don't share him very often, as I don't share my other little boys very often, but you know, I'm going to change that. What happens to me is I get attached to my babies that are my favorites, and I show them so much, and I tend to not show my other babies, and which I should be doing, because I think it's interesting to see a lot of variety on a channel, don't you? So, let's see. Oh, another thing I wanted to share about Julie. She said that her daughter Her eldest daughter is a nurse, and the daughter's partner is a doctor. And Julie herself is, if I remember correctly, Julie, and correct me if I'm wrong. I remember that you said that you were a retired constable, and then you said that your husband and son, they both work away from home. Her husband is the assistant deputy minister of the Yukon, and their son is a police officer. And right now, because of the coronavirus, they have been separated probably for 2 months by now. And so it's been really hard on their family to be separated like that. And I really feel for you, Julie. So hang in there, my friend. Anyways, so let's go ahead and put this on this little guy. Doesn't he look gorgeous in red? I'm loving red on him. Oops, I forgot to take the tag off of this. I haven't put this on any of my babies yet. It's a size newborn. And I really love the way that it's short. It's a short set. Now I have a couple of pairs of bib overalls that are, you know, the long ones, but I only have a few pairs of these, and this is one of them that fits this little guy really well. I tried it on beforehand to make sure. And while I'm dressing him, I wanted to also fit in. I had told Suzanne of Suzanne's babies about a week ago. Whenever she first brought up, she made up a new tag, and when I saw the tag on her channel, I thought it would be a fun one to participate in. And then, of course, I forgot all about it, and I feel badly about that. But I want to do the tag today while I finish changing little Noah, who has a lot of snaps on his bib overalls. Anyway, Suzanne's tag was this. She said, "If all the men in the world disappeared for just one day, what would you do?" And so I'm going to be putting the link to her video in my description below, so that you can go watch her video, her original video of that, because she had some quite interesting answers. But anyway, so speaking mainly of my husband, when we're talking about men, the first thing I thought of was if my husband disappeared for the day, immediately I would run out and I would adopt a puppy. And then when he came back the next day, you know, of course, he would ask about the puppy. How did the puppy get here? Where did that puppy come from? And I would tell him that, you know, we've had the pup for many months now, and that, you know, quite possibly his disappearance had caused a memory lapse in him. And so I think that I probably would get away with it. Anyway, I would be in fur baby heaven if I could have another fur baby like that. I used to have a dog. Those of you who know me know that I used to have a dog named Molly a couple of years ago, and she passed away at age 14 of natural causes. And she was almost 14, and I've always missed her. But anyways, I should consider myself fortunate, because I have two 9-year-old female cats that are sisters. I also have a 3-year-old bunny rabbit, and I have a box turtle. So I am not lacking in animals for sure. And that's something else that Julie and I have in common, is that, you know, I used to raise rabbits too, and it was such a fun hobby. I loved it. I loved, you know, when the mamas got their tummies full of babies, and I could feel the tummy and feel the babies in there. And then when the babies were born, it was so neat to watch them grow up. And so that was a hobby that I had for a couple of years. But now I have one bunny named Benji, and I'm very, very happy with him. Anyway, what do you think of the outfit? I thought I would put the little ball cap on, sort of askew like that. I thought he would look cute like that. But see, this is his summertime outfit, and Julie suggested that we have them go barefoot. because you know it is almost going to be summertime soon, and it's kind of that weather right now. And we wanted to spotlight their darling little feet. So Julie, I hope that you enjoyed seeing baby Noah on today. It's been fun doing this twin video with you. And Suzanne, I did your tag. And so I hope that anyone else who wants to do Suzanne's tag will, you know, follow the link on my video in my description and see Suzanne's original tag, and maybe you'll have fun with that one too. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video and seeing Noah, and please go over and check out Julie's channel called the Country Cottage, and I'll put her link in there too. Thanks for visiting today, and everyone, please stay safe and well. And until we meet again, bye-bye.